On the internet. Alright, cool. So Boxer Rain, lesson 2, and, like, um, so, yeah, the biggest concept we talked about today during the lesson is left-hand change, and approach to left-hand change, and yes, the open strum thing is exactly what it seemed like, you're going, that's the time where we actually execute the change, or in the, I should just do D A minor, And even at that pace, it sounds okay, it's like, it can kind of sound shitty there, but yeah, totally. That's how we play guitars. I would go like or just, So good, 2 split seconds. And then, yeah, so we saw that it was your tendency to go like, fucking, like this, to go this, then these, which we're not really dealing with right now, because right now we want to get you to not go, my ring finger goes here, then there, not this but this, or 2 fingers landing on that string, but just, bank, bank. One thing you could do is you could, the concept I brought up of thinking of it as a brand new chord, the concept I brought up of just like do it like the little tiny man's there about to cane you if you don't pay attention and just go for it. Like, there's a certain amount of this where it's like one will subconsciously practice their mistakes no matter how diligent you're being, because it's just how the human brain works. So tiny man is going to cane you unless you really focus on what you're doing, not start going in the guessing headspace. Kick ass. So there it is, man. And another thing you could do would just be to do these 2 fingers and then put this to trick yourself into really, there you're just really analyzing your ring fingers movement, because that's what's up. He's like, you're planning this there, no problem, where does this go? That's the situation. Picture E, picture, the other contexts where you've had them like slammed right in there next to each other. So you could totally be just looking at what, you could like take your middle finger out the game and just be like, here's where my 2 fingers went in G, here's where they go in A minor. Any of that stuff, just like go straight at the thing that's tripping you out and cancel it. Which is, just like mostly like, again, we're getting way deep into a subject where most people are just like, this goes like this goes like this. So yeah, there we are, like, the half and half thing. Ultimately, you're going to get that in this order. You're going to get better at doing that, not this. And then you're going to work on, instead of going this, that, this, and then just boom. But, like, always allow for the possibility that you can already do it, and it just doesn't seem that way. Most of the time that won't be the case, but then there will be that time where you just, oh shit, I've got it. Anyway, so, great, we did the verse last time, or we started the verse. The verse goes D, A minor. The new chord's E minor, which, when we've just been playing A minor, it's just like you screwed up and your index finger comes off. And looking at E major, sound like that. It's got, so E minor, index finger, it's like A major, right, A minor. They're not, the same shape change isn't in there, but there's a major chord, minor chord thing. So yeah, E minor, just going like that, rock and roll. So that's an easy switch, and perfectly representative of what we've been talking about is how if you just learned this switch, doing this is going to be like a formality, because you already worked on moving that around. So this will be 300% easier than D to A minor, because it's just like that, it's like the easy change in the song. So we're going, and going down, 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 up, down, up. That's our whole thing. Cool. And then it goes to C and to G, which are more difficult. So I'd really like you to get good up to E minor and then approach the next section where I'm going to just be like, I'm drawing asterisks. Cool. So yeah, D to A minor, you can do it. Stop, reset, reload, so you can actually do that. And then cease to begin on D and just work these 2 chords. Same process. It'll take less time. and then just be like. A couple times. That one, like, really seriously, it'll take a fraction of the time that D to A minor did, just because that's like a whole situation, and this is just boop. So speaking of whole situations, now we have C, which is a chord a lot of people start with, like 5 minutes in or so. I just wrote it when we started talking about this, and it's this one, 3 across, that we talked about a bunch in the lesson, that brought up concepts of like what part of our fingertip we fret with, and sort of everybody's inclination to be right under my fingernail. So yeah, we're doing this thing where we're trying to push, against something such that we're just coming straight in with one knuckle, which you can't just like do. You got to be pushed up against something. The thing with your palm on A, we mentioned and we talked about left thumb position, kind of making a crescent moon C shape so that you're out in front of the instrument versus creating space back there. Sorry, I didn't mention that sooner. And we know it's going to be an ongoing thing. And I kind of feel like you're starting over. That's fine. So C, and we talked about how you can actually just like have your thumb barely touching that string, and then the goes away. But right now with the chords that have fewer than 6 strings we're supposed to strum, we're just deciding we're not good enough at that, and we're trying to be, decisive and wider range of motion. So C for now goes. I'm hitting all 6 strings. Fuck it. When I just did that, it sounded fine. This note E is actually one of the chord tones. But if you get like half the chord and just go like, it's gonna sound pretty shitty. So that is something you're gonna do in stages. So C, there we go. It's like that. So in your song, you're gonna have to go E minor to C. Something I'll point out about C is that it's A minor with your ring finger moving. Like here's C, here's A minor. They're in tons of songs together for obvious reasons. They have a lot of the same notes. But just in this song, it happens to go. Which one is C? Or A minor? A minor. That's upside down in your own wrong strings.
What?
You're like having a nuclear breakdown right now. Yeah, cool. So just put your ring finger there. Well, C. Yeah. Or I mean, you have to like. Yeah. But anyway, that's all I said. But in this song, it's A minor, then E minor, and then C. So right now you're just going E minor, C, E minor, C, normal process. And then, at the end we go to G, which you knew like this, but we have to do like this, and the chords up at the top of the page, because it's like fast. So there's G. Anyway, so just like whatever, that's the task, working through it in steps. Don't always start at the beginning, but the verse goes D, A minor, E minor, C, sit on G, cool. Right on, man. So there's us doing that, and there's how the verse goes. It's look out in the window and every day. Cool. So hey, if you get to the chorus, which we started talking about at 9 minutes in your video, and I will write that on the page. If you don't even get to this, it doesn't matter, because like we were talking about in the lesson, it's the same exact chords that are in the verse, and mastering the verse, then trying the chorus, and it'll be like a formality of just reorganizing them versus try the whole thing. But here we are, it's D, G, 2, 3, and then we get to the weird part. So that was just our normal rhythm. And then before we go to D and do that same rhythm, we have that split second of E minor where we just go down, down, up, down, and that's an irregular amount of time. Like we were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's this one random down, down, up of E minor, and the whole rest is just our same down, 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 up, down, up. So I'm just gonna start at the A minor. So I'm like, to do for you. And that was like, you know, from the top, down, 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 up, down, up, on me. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. The short version is all the rest are the same rhythm you're doing the whole way, and then it's this quick little 1, 2, and we said that's 6, 8. Like it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is just, hey, that's interesting. Alright.